Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. Welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh, and we are looking into the shadows today. So I've got my shadow deck cards, and we're going to be pulling one card today and see what shadow work we need to work on this week. So one more shuffle. One shadow card, please, Spirit. What shadow work do we need to be doing this week, please? And there's one falling right there. We got two: repeating cycles and overreaching. Okay, so for shadow work for repeating cycles, right, is like here, unconscious loops. So it's about doing the same thing over and over again, right? And it's not necessarily doing the exact same thing. Like, it's not like, oh, I keep driving to the store and I shouldn't keep driving. No, it's like you are doing similar things, but they could be different. So in relationships, it's getting into the same kind of relationships over and over again. So say you're a very passive person, you tend to get in relationships with very aggressive people who are dominant, who control things, right? And you break up with this person because he's too controlling, and then you find another person, you're like, oh, this person's great, and then you find out they're controlling. And so then you go along and you find a new person, you're like, oh, this person's awesome, and then you find out they're controlling, right? And it's repeating these cycles over and over again. It can be with new people, with new things, with new activities, but you're still stuck in that same loop of not really learning the lesson. So familiar pain, right? And this is one of the things with people with childhood trauma, is that they end up in traumatic relationships, not because that's what they wanted to do or that's what they intended to do, but that's where they feel comfortable. When they end up meeting somebody who's loving and caring and giving, that doesn't feel comfortable for whatever reason. They don't feel they deserve it. It seems weird. Why would you be this nice to me? And so then they end up, being nervous or wary of the healthy relationship. But this devil I know over here, right? The person who's always mad, who always yells, who's always getting arguments, I understand that, right? I understand you're mad. I can see you're mad. This person over here is being nice and kind. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on behind the scenes? And so this is about repeating things over and over and over again, because you're not learning the lesson. You're not healing yourself, right? You're not realizing that I am worthy of a healthy relationship. You're not realizing there are really good people who don't want anything. They simply want to care for you and want to be cared by you, right? And they're not looking for anything. And so that's how we get into these repeat cycles over and over and over again. And then we have the card of overreacting. So this can be about like getting into panic, or because of a past experience, you're now overreacting to this experience, such as somebody who's been in war and heard a lot of gunfire and bombs going off. When they hear a car door slam, that might make them jump, right? They might get edgy, they might look around, and so they're overreacting to a car door slamming, but it's because of what's happened in the past to them that they are doing that overreacting, right? Because what happened in the past, when there was a loud sound, bad things happened. So now I haven't healed the traumas of the past. So when a loud sound happens, I'm still reacting to it as if I was still in that situation in the past. And you can very much get flooded with these emotions. So flooded with panic, flooded with fear, flooded with anger, all those sorts of things. And so we are in a repeating cycle and then overreacting to things. So it can be you're repeating this, negative cycle in relationships, and then you overreact to, I get with a person that's angry, and then I'm going to overreact to the anger, or I'm overreacting when people do get angry, right? Because I'm used to people getting upset and hitting me. So now when people are angry, now I run in fear, I panic, I hide, because I'm used to that when somebody gets angry, I'm going to get hit. So let's pull some tarot cards and let's see, how can we heal this pain, please? This is what we're looking for, right? It's all great to know what your problems are, but it'd help if we could heal them too at the same time. Now, obviously, healing does take time. Healing takes experience. Healing takes, going through things, facing your fears, facing your demons. And not everybody wants to do that, but everybody should really try to do that. So let's see, what advice for healing this repeating cycles? There we go, Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is about inspiration, opportunities, passion. Okay, it can be new projects, um, uh, you know, uh, using your willpower to get your desires, new beginnings, right? So this is all about a sort of fresh start but being able to manifest, right? So wands are like making things happen, being able to manifest what you want. And so what your advice is to start trying to manifest what you want, right? Look at this as your new start. This is your new project. It even says on the new project. Your new project is to start healing things, start looking at things from a different perspective, and start manifesting what you actually want. But realize there's work in this. This isn't just, oh, I'm going to manifest what I want and I want a healthy relationship. Boom. That's not how manifestation works. It works with, I'm going to start manifesting a healthy relationship by going to therapy once a week and really being honest with my therapist and really working through what my issues are. And as you start doing that and you're starting to work through your issues, all of a sudden you're becoming a healthier person, and being a healthier person just naturally ends up putting you around healthier people, and in that way you'd be able to manifest. So it's not just sitting back and thinking when you're manifesting, it's about actually putting in the work. So you need to start putting in the work that you need to do in order to manifest whatever your desires are, so we don't end up repeating the cycles and being in this trauma overreacting state. Can we get another card, please? We get another card as advice for how to move forward from this, how to deal with this shadow work, these traumas that most people have to deal with. I don't know anyone who doesn't have at least some. Even people who I consider had like the most wonderful lives in childhood, there's things that happen in their life, right? People who died in their life, opportunities that they lost in their life. So everybody has their own tolerance levels too for different things. Ooh, and there we go. That one wanted to come out. So we have the reversed Queen of Cups. And the reversed Queen of Cups is about codependency, smothering, right? Being too much mother, like helicopter parent type feeling, right? Being insecure. So we need to start working on these insecurities and our codependency. I think that's where this is going here, right? There's these codependency issues, right? Maybe you feel you're not worthy if you're not with a partner. You don't have enough finances unless you have a partner to help you out. You know, whatever it is, you need to start working on those inner feelings, those codependencies, that insecurity, and start working towards self-love so that you can manifest new, better, what you want, what you truly want in life. And I really feel you need an oracle card. Oh, got some other cards with it. So we're going to pull oracle card from this deck as a message for you about healing these repeated cycles and overreacting to things. And overreacting can also be running away. Maybe you're the type of person that never stays in a relationship because the minute one thing happens, you're out of there. So, oh, that's a lot of cards. Please one card as a message for this tarot card reading for the collective, please. And there we go. Is that one or two or five? It's two. Okay, we're getting lots of twos. So, ancestral embrace. I receive the love and support of my ancestors, their love flowing through me like a mighty river. Okay, so this is very much understand your ancestors are there. They're looking over you, they're loving you, they're supporting you. So even when you don't feel loved in life, even when you don't feel supported in life, spirit is always there, right? Your ancestors are always there looking out for you and trying to guide you towards your highest and greatest good. So start embracing that, start trying to listen to that, right? Start calming your mind and listening to what your ancestors are trying to tell you. And dream time river. So I embark on the river of my subconscious trusting its flow to guide me to hidden treasures. So what did I just say? Start being quiet, start listening, start being at peace, and let the love flow through you, right? And that will help guide you. And this is all about it. Just start delving into your subconscious a little bit, which is like the most impossible thing to do, but it's really about just being quiet and listening and feeling, and whatever comes through, just accept it as what it is. Don't question it. Don't try and even really pay attention to it. Just let it flow through you. Let the energy come through. Let the love come through. And trust its flow to guide me to hidden treasures. And trust that you will be guided to your greatest and highest good. Always, 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 always. Okay, I hope this. You know what? Sorry. Just as I said that, I saw the angel numbers, and I'm like, no, we definitely need an angel number. So we are going to get an angel number for you. I really believe, yeah, we should always get angel numbers for our Into the Shadows work. So what angel number wants to come out for you, please? What angel number to help this message, reinforce this message? There we go. Stability. Oh, and another one popped up. So I will take both of them, but we'll look at stability first. So stability, 444. So angels are guiding and supporting you, providing you a stable foundation for success. So remember, the angels are there. They're trying to lead you, right? But you need a stable foundation for your success. This isn't just about sitting back and waiting for the success to come. Deal with your demons, and you will build that stable foundation in order to move through life successfully. And then what's our second one? New beginnings, 919. So you're ready to start a new chapter in life. Be open to meeting new people. This is your new chapter. This is you dealing with your past traumas that are leaving you with this shadow work to do, dealing with that shadow work, having these new inspirations, moving forward, and you're ready for this new chapter, and you will begin meeting new people. And I would say new types of people, right? You probably notice people tend to have friend groups that are similar to them, right? Just natural. If you're an outdoorsy person, you're going to want to hang around outdoorsy people. The other type of person likes to sit at home and play cards all day. You're going to have friends who like to sit at home and play cards all day. And so as you work through your trauma, you are changing internally as a person, and those changes will naturally lead you to be meeting new people and new types of people who are better for you and in your highest and greatest good. So I definitely hope this message helped you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.